Good afternoon, Central High School. This is your principal, Raymond Green, coming to you from our YouTube channel. That's right, Central High School has a YouTube channel. This was the idea of some of our students who I had a great opportunity to talk with over Zoom maybe a week or two ago. And they said, Mr. Green, we need a YouTube channel. And some of their ideas with this channel were to have things like different challenges and competitions between classes, or maybe we have tutoring where students go and they post examples of how they go about solving some of these complex problems your teachers may ask you to do. But I want to hear from you. How do you want to use our YouTube channel as we stay connected in this new reality that we have over the next coming months? Another thing that I heard from our students in that conversation was this whole idea about staying connected with routine. You know, when we're back in school, we have A days, we have B days, and now we don't have any of those things. So I want you to think about, how am I going to establish routine with little brother, little sister, big brother, big sister, mom, dad, who knows what's going on in your home. But through all of that, I want you to be disciplined enough to think about your routine. What time am I going to get up in the morning? How am I going to support my mom and dad? How am I going to support my little brother, little sister, but still maintain some level of normalcy with your classwork and your coursework, but then also with just everyday life? So how are we going to use this YouTube channel? Don't forget routine. And then the last thing we talked about with our students was seniors. And seniors, I want you to know that, man, I couldn't imagine this being a senior year for anybody. But I want you also to know that our superintendent is committed to you having a graduation. We don't know when it's going to be, but we're gonna have you a great graduation for sure. And just know that you're on our thoughts, in our thoughts and our prayers. And we still want to think about ways that we can make this a special year for you, albeit an unfavorable kind of ending to your high school career. You deserve a great ending, and we want to really continue to think about how we can do that for you. The second thing I want to talk to you about today, guys, is NTI, or non-traditional instruction. You may have heard those words a lot over the last few weeks, and so I want to explain to you what NTI is. NTI, or non-traditional instruction, is what we have to do when there are things like snow days or pandemics, where learning still has to continue. And so with NTI, there are two categories of learners. There are virtual learners, there are non-virtual learners. For virtual learners, everything you do will be pushed through Google Classroom. A lot of you are already familiar with Google Classroom, and for those who are not, you're going to get familiar with it really quickly. All of our teachers are learning Google Classroom. A lot of them already use it, but for the ones that don't, they're learning it right now. And so all of your work for our virtual learners will go through Google Classroom. If you are a non-virtual learner, then all of your work will be distributed through the feeding locations that I'll talk about in just one second with the district choice boards. There's another component, speaking of choice boards, that I want to talk to you about with non-traditional instruction. It doesn't matter if you're a virtual learner or a non-virtual learner. The choice boards are something that the district has created. So for this first week, you're going to get like a menu of learning opportunities. And it's up to you. You get to pick which of those you get to complete over this first week. You'll work with your teachers. Your assignments from your teachers will come off of those choice boards that the district created. If you want to see those already, you can go to the district's webpage to find those choice boards and already go to start working on those. Starting in the second week of NTI, you will either have, your teachers will either give you more of those district choice boards, or they will create their own choice boards for their classroom. So I want you to be prepared for that as we move forward. And you can go ahead and start taking a look at what those choice boards are going to look like on the district website. The next thing here is how to contact us and how to get in touch. Every student is part of a Google Classroom for your grade level. So there's a 9th grade, 10th, 11th, 12th grade Google Classroom. Every student is in one, and we're going to use those Google Classrooms to push out large amounts of information to you at one time. In addition to that, all of the administrators are part of those Google Classrooms, so you can reach out to us that way, or you can reach out to us via email. You can get that off of our school's website. In addition, the majority of your teachers will be available via email or phone, and the teachers will give you a phone number where you can reach them, or they will give you their email address starting on Tuesday if you need to contact your teachers. The second to last thing is there's two more items, and that is our feeding locations. If you're a student who's going to depend on these lunches and breakfasts, then we know that we need to get you there. You have to eat, and we want to make sure that you have access to those. And so if you're a student that needs access to breakfast and lunch, then please make it a priority to find out where those feeding locations are. You can find those on the JCPS website as well. And last but not least, Guys, again, you heard me talk about routine, and I miss our daily routine of me getting on the announcements and screaming good morning at you and starting you out with a good day. I miss our routines. I can go down the list. Kermit LeBlancus, I miss screaming your name in the hallway. And DeCorin, I miss you standing next to me, acting like you're the principal in the hall changes. I miss those routines. But the routine I miss the most is reminding you of our school vision, which says that we are relentlessly continuing our tradition as leaders of positive social change. So throughout this pandemic that we're going through, guys, this is an opportunity for you to be a leader of positive social change. That's what our school has done for almost 150 years, and it starts with you staying at home. Being a leader of positive social change starts with you washing your hands, helping your brothers and sister, big brother, little sister, or whoever they are, helping your parents. But guys, this is an unprecedented time, something like we've never seen, and this is an opportunity for you to step up and be a leader of positive social change. And just like I always say, Central High School, life is all about choices. Make great choices today.